I have a newfound friend. Her name is Heatherlyn, who I'll welcome at this moment. She can come at this moment. And as she kind of gets herself ready, I want to tell you, Heatherlyn and I think the first time I heard of Heatherlyn was through Ryan Gear, and it was years and years ago. He actually, I think, played a video clip of you talking and singing to our community. Yeah. It was quite a while ago. And we kind of stayed connected from afar, never actually meeting each other. And then I think it was this May, we met at a conference called She Is Called. And I met some really wonderful, wonderful women that are doing just beautiful things in this world, doing amazing ministries, doing amazing social justice work. And Heatherlyn and I got to connect, and we got to meet, and she, among many things, is a talented musician, singer-songwriter, a music minister at Left Hand Church with Paula Stone Williams, if you're familiar with Paula Stone Williams' work. The list goes on, and I was going to come up here and have a list of accolades and things about Heatherlyn, and she said, just make it personal. And I said, I can do that. So I will tell you that just in the short amount of time I've known her and the brief conversation we even had out front, it was if you've ever watched Anne of Green Gables or read the books, a kindred spirit. There was a resonance of yes, her aim is love, and I can tell that. I can tell that her aim is love. So, I'm setting the tone.
I'm supposed to sing it.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm known for making people cry. I don't mean to. I can't help it. So, without further ado, I don't think she needs any further introduction than that. Heatherlyn, we're so happy to have you here. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you all for your hospitality. Thank you for your enthusiasm that a couple of you greeted me with. That's really nice of you. Yes, I think this coming together has been a long time coming. You're right, because we had conversations with Ryan Gear a few years ago. That's amazing. Can't believe I have so many years to look back on these days. I'm going to sing a song about breath, and I want to invite you to get in touch with that part of you, that incredible gift of life that's moving through you and breathing you, and you didn't have to do anything to get it. It just is. You've just got this. Steal away for a little while, whoever you are, whatever your style, will take a little time to rehumanize, being a friend to yourself so you can be friend to someone else. All our truths, all our wonder, all here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Be here now. Go ahead and deepen your breath if you want to. Some are thrilled, some are tired. Come with longing and desire. Come with hope and inner fire. All here now. No stars need to align. Don't even need to feel satisfied. Simply see what's real for a little while. You know this part now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be as you are, be here now. Known as you are, known as you are, loved, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Let's do it again. Known as you are, loved, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Known as you are, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Be here now. Welcome yourself, your whole self here. Being breathed, being healed, giving time, no mind for a little while. No certain way you need to be. Friend, I hope your heart is free. But if hearts are light or heavy, we're all here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be 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 here now. Be here now. Be here, be now, be here, be now, be. I hope that you came with all of your things. I hope you came with your joy, and I hope you came with your pain, and I hope you came with your knowings, your deep wisdom that you have inside you, and I hope you came with your doubt and your wonder. I hope you came with all of you. Thank you for showing up completely. I think that's why there's a resonance here for me. I was telling Ange, as we were talking earlier, I was saying I think I'm a little bit blown away by the energy that I feel in this space created by this community. And you know, there's nothing like people who have known brokenness, who've known what it means to be an outcast, and who have known shame on the cellular level, and then found a way to engage in healing. And you know, it makes us a little more brave and a little more real, I think, a little more kind and loving. It is powerful what broken people can do. Yeah, you can respond if you want to. That's fine. No, yeah, we're in this together. It's nice. The song that you all sang, the song that you led us in about love breaking us and love remaking us, I was thinking of this beautiful kintsugi art project that we were led through at She Is Called. Have you heard of this? It's the Japanese art form of enlivening the broken pieces with gold. And so we were actually given these ceramic bowls and we painted them, and then we didn't know it, but then we were asked to break them. And then we put them back together again with gold glue. You know, it's sort of the amateur version of kintsugi, but really, really powerful. Just really loving those broken spots. Anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent. It has nothing to do with this next song. This is my newest song. It's called Another Sunset, and I wrote it because there's so many shitty things happening in the world right now, and I wanted to write about the beautiful things. walking down the sidewalk on a breezy autumn day, see all the people. We're all trying to find our way. Mamas with their children, a few dogs with their humans, sending out some good vibrations, make the world a kinder place for another sunset and another sunrise. Each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Listen to the children, laughing, playing in the streets, recreate the whole world. So every child is this safe and free. Music maker on the corner, trees and flowers join the chorus, sing us songs of love's redemption, overflow in truth and beauty. For another sunset and another sunrise, each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Outside your house, out of your frame of mind, beyond your culture, your regular reason and rhyme, out under this big, big, expensive sky. For another sunset and another sunrise, each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Yes. All right, percussion section. That was just a warm-up. You're gonna have to do more of that on this song. This is called When I Dream, and it was inspired by childhood trauma, actually. Trauma of which I've mostly recovered, and now I just think of children everywhere, people maybe in this room, people in our country and around the world crying out for peace. Dream, it's like TV screens are on the inside of my eyelids, but I don't have a remote to take control, to choose my shows. Seems my fears come alive, no matter how hard I try to wake up. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. Let me awake to greet the sun, wondering where the night went. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. If trouble comes while I sleep, let there still be only peace. Let there be peace. On my pillow, still can't be consoled. God, I was told you'd never leave. Still I cry, oh, where did you go? No matter how bad I want to believe, yeah. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. Let me awake to greet the sun, wondering where the night went. Now I lay surround silence. Let me wake to greet the sun, wondering where the night went. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. If trouble comes while I sleep, let there still be only peace. Let there be peace. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my Oh, that was good, you all. Thank you. Thanks for, obviously, I didn't bring my band with me, so it's you. I appreciate the help. All right. Cheers. Offer yourself to the unknown, and your senses will sharpen. Your world will enlarge, and your sense of wonder will expand. Lift your eyes to the horizon and open your ears to the sounds around you. Experience the edge and know that when you allow yourself to be uncomfortable, you make yourself so much less limited. Wake up. Wake up each day knowing you are living and living into your dreams you own, and never surrendered to that ever elusive and false sense of security, or the notion that life is to be preserved rather than simply lived. All the places we have yet to be, all the people we're gonna meet, all the beauty our eyes have yet to see, and the songs, oh the songs we're gonna sing, dreaming out loud, dreaming, don't have to figure it out, opening my heart to it, 'cause all we really have is now, simple yet profound, to dream out loud. Oh, imaginings within your mind seem to you like make-believe, but they could be clues, my friend, to your soul's destiny. Look beyond the horizon, a world so wide, but right at your feet, imagine all the places we have yet to be, all the people we're gonna meet, all that's a very sweet little song, isn't it? I like it. I wrote it. But some days I have thought that it's absolute bullshit, to be perfectly honest with you. And let me tell you why. I had a quarter-life crisis. I'm going to live to be 100, apparently, because I had a quarter-life crisis at about 25. I was working full-time in a church, a great gig. It was a large church. I was doing music for like their contemporary service, and I was doing music with the youth. The youth who wanted to do music, I was working with them. Great gig. But I was going through a deconstruction process, and I wasn't sure if I believed in it anymore. And it's kind of a moral dilemma to stay in a church gig if you're not sure you believe in it, right? And I also had this kind of epiphany. Everyone around me was getting married and having children and buying houses, and I was starting to think about those things. My partner and I were starting to think about those things, but I came across this old journal entry from like 2 years previous, and it was 10 things I wanted to do that year. It was my first year out of college, and it included things like writing songs and recording them and sharing them with people. And this was 2 years later, and I had never done it. I didn't do it that year or the next year. And I looked at this, and I was confronted with my own desire. And I thought to myself, I have never not wanted to do this, ever. And I still haven't done it. So I knew in the deepest way of knowing I had to make some changes in my life to step into that call of the song, if you will. So we began to take some steps that each and every one of them felt risky, and we left our regular paycheck jobs. We left the church that we were working at. We both worked there in 2009, the beginning of the Depression. So really smart move, really great timing. And I am here to tell you that we have lived in uncertainty, walking by faith, not by sight, but not always walking by faith, sometimes just merely crawling by unraveling fringes of what could barely be called faith. We've struggled with mental health because we've had times of working our asses off in the gig economy, but not being able to pay our bills, which has impacted our mental health. You know, why can't I properly adult if I'm working my ass off and whatever? And so just 2 months ago, things have finally come together between our Patreon. I don't know if you've heard of Patreon, but it's a platform for patrons for whatever you create. A regular gig with this left-hand church that Angie mentioned. We're regular live-in personal assistants for a woman with MS in exchange for an adorable little attic that we live in. For the first time in 9 years, we were able to get on the road and not worry about finances. 9 years, you all. 9 years. So I don't know. Tonight I was able to sing Dreamin' Out Loud in a totally different way. But it took 9 years to find any level of stability to live into this dream and this calling. Okay, so for whatever that's worth. She moves as though she is made of music. Her breath, an exchange of song between her very essence and the concert of reverberations ever composing the world around her. Her inhale and exhale, participation in the cacophony of harmony and dissonance, vibration and resonance, spinning, floating, gently suspending, and certainly binding together the elements of the universe. Everywhere she goes, she feels the song around her and sees the song in everyone she meets. She herself muse, and her life living poetry spun of magic and mist and moonlight. She moves as though she is made of music, and perhaps she is. You're the song so strangely familiar that I'd never heard before. Rang so sweet sweetly in my ears that my heart got a longing to listen and learn some more. Now you're the song I can't get out of my head, my new favorite song, though it's not finished yet. You're the half line on repeat, 'cause I don't know how it ends. You're the ever unresolved melody I hear over and over again. Life in rhythm and in rhyme, a cadenced storyline. Could I sing along? Would you mind? Maybe in time we'll see what could be with our verses combined. Now you're the song I can't get out of my head, my new favorite song, though it's not finished yet. You're the half line on repeat, 'cause I don't know how it ends. You're the ever unresolved melody I hear over and over again. You're the song I can't get out of my head, my new favorite song, though it's not finished yet. You're the half line on repeat, 'cause I don't know how it ends. You're the ever unresolved melody I hear over and over again. You're the song. You're the song so strangely familiar that I'd never heard before. I'll need you to help me keep track of time because I just get lost in it all. Okay, cool. Okay, well, how about one more ukulele song? Did you know this was a ukulele? It's a ukulele, yes. Okay. So one more ukulele song. This is off an international double album. International because of the artists on it. It's called the 9 Beats Collective. 9 Beats inspired by the Beatitudes. Get it? 9 Beats, Beatitudes. Oh, so clever. This is my one completely original song on the album. I got to collaborate with a couple others for a few other songs, but it's called Letting It Go, and it's kind of a nice meditation if there's anything that you need to let go. There's a time and a place for everything. You've maybe heard it said before, there's a season for everything under the sun. There's a time to be born, and there's a time to die. There's a time to laugh, and there's a time to mourn. There's a time to plant, and there's a time to harvest. I believe there's a time for resistance, and there's a time for surrender. There's a time for holding on, and there's a time for letting go. Letting it go, letting it be. Surrender isn't easy. Letting it go, letting it be. Don't have to carry this weight so heavy. Allowing for release. Letting it go, letting it be. curtain. So much perception is uncertain. So I'm letting it go, letting it be. Surrender isn't easy, letting it go, letting it be. Don't have to carry this weight so heavy, allowing for relief, letting it go, letting it be. Holding gently in light some space for surprise. Can't always figure it out. Befriending, living with the doubt, and letting it go, letting it be. Surrender isn't easy, letting it go, letting it be. Don't have to carry this weight so heavy, allowing for relief, letting it go, letting it be. 'Cause life's beyond understanding. Sometimes there's good in asking. Won't waste my strength on grasping, letting it go, letting it be. Surrender isn't easy, letting it go, letting it be. Don't have to carry this weight so heavy, allowing for release, letting it go, letting it be. Feel free to take another deep breath if you want to. I saw you doing alternate nostril breath back there. That's a good practice. If you are here and you don't know what that is, it's a yogic sort of breath that's soothing for the nervous system. And these two back here could probably show you how to do it. Okay. I couldn't hear you. Oh. Okay. No, you don't want to come do a tutorial right now? Okay. Just check her YouTube channel later. Okay. This song is called Let Love Interfere. Because damn it, we need more love in the world. That's right. John Lennon said, "It doesn't matter who you love or how you love or when you love. It only matters that you love." Are you dreaming sweetly or believing just barely? All you devoted and all you disillusioned, if you're wrapped up in romance or caught in confusion. Whoever you are, wherever you've been, your heart might be fractured, but it hasn't met its end. Feel it throbbing for a hope, a home, a change. Time to throw down the pretense and all that's fake. You gotta let love interfere, soothe and heal. Hold your hopes and calm your fears. Let love interfere. Well, it's the wisdom of the sage of the seer. Love is the weaver and the wheel. Love is the longing, love the contentment, the thirst and the drink that quenches it. You've gotta let love interfere. Soothe and heal. Hold your hopes and calm your fears. Let love interfere. Ooh. Oh, I gotta let go, release my resistance. The channels of my heart are clear. I gotta let go, release my anything that's in the way. The channels of my heart are clear. How did I forget it when I just sang it? It was just a repeat. That's so weird. All right. Well, moving on to the third verse. Always got something to prove and somewhere to be. Here there's no ladder climbing, no lofty tears. And I forgot these words. How's it go, Jason? Oh, yeah. This is where heaven and earth meet, right? Place it, yeah. So when heaven and earth meet, all your restraints bust at the seams when you let love interfere. Soothe and heal. Hold your hopes and calm your fears. Let love interfere. Ooh, 'cause love is love is love is love is love. So let it be. Hey, love is love is love is love is love. So let it be. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. So let it be. Hey, love is love is love is love is love. So let it be. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, here's another song about love. I think for me, this is probably the most effective metaphor for the divine. So I'm a little bit of an agnostic, to be honest with you. I don't know how much we can really know about God and the divine, but I do believe it really vibes with me when we talk about how God is love. And maybe that divine essence that infuses every living thing and makes it hum, maybe that's God. So this is What Can Love Create? And my friend Steve Bassett, who's in Birmingham in the UK, he wrote these beautiful lyrics, and I'm so glad he did. It's from the 9 Beats Collective as well. Eyes of grace, see beauty in this world-worn face. Your unsettling tenderness softens something brittle inside. Never saw myself as beautiful until today. Oh, what can love create that wasn't there before? Creative acts of grace, open hidden doors. Oh, what can love create that wasn't there before today? Hey. future's in this beaten frame. Your unshakable trust in me, flowers into promise inside. Never knew it could feel so intimate to hear my name. Hey, oh, what can love create that wasn't there before? Creative acts of grace, open hidden doors. Oh, what can love create that wasn't there before today? Wasn't there before today. Oh, thank you. I love singing that song. Do we have time for 2 or 3 more? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, thanks for the love, y'all. If you would like to, a lot of these songs, I have a lot of live recordings. A lot of our crowdsourcing the past several years has gone into touring, and so I haven't made a studio album actually since 2011, but a couple songs I've done tonight are on that album, the Story Dwelling album, and that's on heatherlynmusic.com. And then I have a lot of live recordings, and I do an online series using the platform of Facebook Live as well that you might find interesting if you want to connect with me there. I'd love to stay in touch. I'm going to do one more song on this guitar. And in light of recent events with the Kavanaugh hearings, and I don't know about you, but I felt a very visceral collective trauma response. I don't know where we are on the political spectrum entirely here, so know that I respect you wherever you're at. And also know that I really know there were a lot of people hurting, and a lot of people were triggered. And I'm not personally a survivor of sexual assault, but my mom is, and another person very close and dear to me is. So I felt on the cellular level, I have felt that vicarious trauma. And so I don't always tell people that that's actually what this next song is about, but because of recent events, I wanted you to know. I wrote the chorus one December. When I needed to hear these words for myself, so you'll hear those words, and it was a very difficult time because, as I shared, we've struggled in the gig economy, struggled to live into our dreams, and Decembers were often the hardest because there was even less work. And I really love Christmas, and I really like to celebrate Christmas and really do it up with special things, and I love giving gifts and. So it was just a really hard December, and so that's when I wrote the chorus, but I didn't know where else the song was going. I just had the chorus, that's all. And then someone very near and dear to me had a breakdown that was a breakthrough, and they shared with me about their experience of childhood sexual abuse. And so then I wrote the rest of the song for them. And I'm wondering if we could just hold a little space. If you want, if you feel like this song is maybe for you, maybe hold yourself in some way. If it's putting your hands together, making a connection to your heart, just showing it some tenderness, so that you can receive these words. Or if there's someone on your heart who may need to hear you're not alone, for whatever reason, maybe you could just send this song to them, kind of energetically, or as a prayer. Does that sound okay? Can we kind of hold some space that way? All right, thank you. are protected and provided for. I know sometimes you're screaming inside. I know sometimes it feels like such a fight, but you're not alone. You're not alone. Let me hold you now as you sob it out. Let me hear your reason till your tongue is as dry as your eyes. Let me close my arms around you and your heart's open wounds. Nothing stays the same. It's gotta pass sometime soon. But in the meantime, I will sing to you that you're not alone. You're not forgotten. You are protected and provided for. I know sometimes you're screaming inside. I know sometimes it feels like such a fight, but you're not alone. You're not alone. As you're lying here on the floor, let me tell you there's nothing to be ashamed of anymore. Sometimes you've gotta break down to finally break through. You took the trust fall. Now I'm catching you, and I will always catch you, 'cause you're not alone. You're not forgotten. You are protected and provided for. I know sometimes you're screaming inside. I know sometimes it feels like such a fight, but you're not alone. You're not alone. Thanks for doing that with me. Thanks for going there. I know it's not easy all the time. I will tell you something that I think is hopeful. I really believe that in our physical bodies and in our souls, when something is triggered or surfaced, that is our bodies or our souls saying, I'm ready to be healed. And so living life fully alive includes, I think, honoring those painful places, because the pain shows you where the medicine goes. And I believe that this is not only true for each of us individually, for you and for me. I believe it's true for our collective soul. So all that's being triggered and surfaced right now, you guys, I think the message is it's time for the healing. It's time for the healing. Does that give you a little hope? And you're a part of it. Jason, this tuner isn't working, so I don't know if the, oh. All right, we're live. Yeah, whatever your unique gifting is and your unique voice, your unique story, I believe that is exactly your part in the great healing. So let's live our lives fully alive to that end. Amen. Savor the rain when it falls on your face, subtle breeze it will blow. Sunshine with snow, feel warm when it's cold. Each of the seasons slowly unfold. Laugh and cry, these are things you can't buy. Misery and delight. Earth touches the sky, in both we reside. The lows and the highs, live fully life. Live your life as much as you can before it's taken away, taken away. Live your life as much as you can, don't let them take it away. Take it away, be in love with your whole life as much as you can before you go away. Death is nothing you can escape, live a life before you die, let out a sigh. Honor the pain, cause it points to the place where the medicine goes. What surface it shows, space in your soul, ready for healing. So it goes. Follow your heart, love's the greatest of arts, though you might go insane. Friendship endures, truthfulness sure, mourn, grieve, give thanks, and play. Live your life as much as you can before it's taken away, taken away. Live your life as much as you can, don't let them take it away, take it away. Be in love with your whole life as much as you can before you go away. Death is nothing you can escape, live a life before you die, let out a sigh. Feel it all human, feel it all, take courage. The heart, a muscle torn and broken open, rebuild stronger, opens wider, emptied overflows, opens wider. So draw on the dawn while the birds sing their song and the clouds move in. Storms will come, resurge before long, and the moon moves the shores within. We could slow down, take a walk on the town, or play tic-tac-toe. Smell the rose with her thorns, we can be sure. Good days, bad days, ebb and flow. So live your life as much as you can before it's taken away, taken away. Live your life as much as you can, don't let them take it away, take it away. Be in love with your whole life as much as you can before you go away. Death is nothing you can escape, live a life before you die, let out a sigh. Speaking of, I don't know if you can see the skulls. All right, so one more song, good? Okay, great. This is a song, sometimes people are curious about my songwriting process, and I write songs in lots of different ways. This song began to come to me in a dream. Okay. And I started to, it was coming, and I started to wake up, and I looked at my phone, because my phone's also my alarm clock, and it was 6:30 in the morning. And you have to understand, you guys, I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have children. I don't have dogs. I have no business being up at 6:30 in the morning. Okay? But the song was coming, and I was just like, really, we're going to do this now? Really? But I was in a season of just really trying to be more keenly listening to the muse whenever she showed up, or if a song, kind of comes along and you have to like grab it by the tail before it goes away. So I wrote this that morning. It was like by 10:30, I finished it, I think. And I didn't mean for it to be a worship song, but it has turned into like a song of benediction or blessing. And I'd like to share it with you all because it has been a joy and a delight to be with you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for your presence in this world. Thank you for how you're changing the world, how you're engaging your own healing and sharing that with others. It's powerful and it's beautiful, and I'm blessed to be a witness of it, even if it's just for a few minutes. We're going to go on our way to San Diego next and hopefully be back with you again at some point. But in the meantime, may all of the good stuff be with you. Peace ever, joy ever, following you. Light ever, love ever, radiating through. Hope ever, faith ever, strengthening you. Life ever, breath ever, nourishing you. And everywhere you go, may you always be home. And everyone you meet be messengers of peace. Let your light shine through, and your heart ever be true. Move in grace and gratitude, and walk in wisdom, sharing all that's good. Peace ever, joy ever, following you. Light ever, love ever, radiating through. And everywhere you go, may you always be home. And everyone you meet be messengers of peace. May we choose courageously. May we hope defiantly. May we love outrageously and walk on lightly in humility. It's my favorite part, so I'm going to sing it again. May we choose courageously. May we hope defiantly. May we love outrageously and walk on lightly in humility. Beauty and laughter ever filling you. Friendship, affection surrounding you. Thank you. It's so kind. So sweet. Thank you so much. Honored, very honored.